Janine always hosted the book club on Saturdays, brewing honey-laced tea and arranging pastries in precise neat piles on porcelain platters. Her suburban home was a veneer of comfort, sun-filtered drapes, vanilla candles, soft music humming beneath, whispered gossip about the lives beyond their white picket fences. The others admired Janine, her apple-crisp hospitality, the way she seemed immune to the discontent that sometimes crept into the edges of their laughter. On the last Saturday, the book was a thriller about a vengeful stalker. They sipped, gossiped, and giggled about their own invisible admirers. Then came chilling knocks, twice, a dull thud, a sound that reverberated in the hollow of Janine's chest. She pursed her lips, waved it off, but her eyes darted to the back door with too much familiarity. Later, when the air grew heavy with the perfume of anxious tea, Janine went quiet, fidgeting with the knife meant for lemon slices. Her friends hardly noticed, but as conversation faded and dusk pressed at the windows, the air changed. Floorboards creaked in the hallway, distant, deliberate. "Did you hear that?" someone whispered, laughter faltering. Janine's smile was stiff. "It's just the wind." One by one, her guests fell still, numb, strained laughter, dying as fear spidered beneath their skin. "It must be him, the stalker from your stories," giggled Karen, then paused at the look in Janine's eyes, too bright, unblinking. Rumors crawled through their circle. Janine's garage door, sometimes left open, footprints in fresh snow, a black car idling in the street. They'd seen the same stories she'd spun, felt the same goosebumps. A crash echoed from the kitchen. Janine leapt up, muttering about the cat, but her hands were trembling. Later, it was the police at Janine's pristine doorstep, lights flashing against hydrangeas blooming obliviously. Tears streaked Janine's face. Her cheery apron was smeared with red. "He followed us," she choked. "The man from the book. I saw him." Her sobs drenched her story in detail. The stranger's eyes, the menacing presence, the way he turned her friends against her in a night of bloody terror. It was convincing, almost elegant, but in the silence of the aftermath, the cracks began to show. Security cameras revealed no outsider, just Janine, moving swiftly, setting traps, switching off the power, locking every exit. Recordings of her own voice, twisted into frantic, pleading messages, played on her phone, designed to echo menacing threats. In notebooks beneath her bed, the book club's names were scrawled over and over, blurred beneath desperate pen marks. Days later, the neighborhood whispered, as they packed up yellow tape and tried to scrub the dread from the street. Some said Janine really did see a figure at her window, late at night, pressing a pale hand to the glass. Others claimed she never confessed, never broke character, even when the house was empty and the voices stopped. Sometimes neighbors swear the lights flicker in Janine's kitchen, and a distant kettle's whistle shrieks into the dead silence, as if a story unfinished is picking itself up again, desperate for a new ending.